So before this starts, if you guys don't want to hear me ranting for about 10 minutes, then click off the video, because that's what this video is. But the tweet that had the locker code sums up the entire thing. Look at how Russell Westbrook is spelt. Russell Westerbrook. Russell Westerbrook. This pretty much sums up the entire thing with Pink Diamond Russell Westbrook, which we may or may not get for typing in the locker code, because who knows at this stage. So you know what? 2K had actually kind of done some good things in the last couple of days. They actually did release 3 batches of Patrick Ewing, and one of them did kind of suit international people. Even though Ronnie did tweet it'll be in a few hours, and 10.5 hours later it came, it still suited international people a lot better than suited Americans, so hats off to 2K for that. And nearly everyone who wanted to get a Patrick Ewing did manage to get a Patrick Ewing, unless they were at work or something like that. But 2K can't give everyone a chance, and they did quite well with that. But then the Pink Diamond Westbrook card happened. They'd been doing so well. I didn't make a rant video about the last locker codes, even though I do disagree with locker codes as a whole, as a way of giving players in the game. I completely disagree with it, but they did a half decent job of it until the Westbrook. So what everyone knows about the Pink Diamond Westbrook is that if you typed in the code on your phone, it said locker code accepted. It said nothing about Pink Diamond Westbrook, said nothing like that. And the reason for that is, at the time of the locker code, Pink Diamond Westbrook was not in the game. 2K had not added the card into the game, which means that they couldn't have given out the card, which meant they couldn't have said you've won Pink Diamond Westbrook, because the card didn't exist. But 2K didn't think of doing this. This is what any logical company would do if they were planning on releasing a card as soon as the MVP would come in. They would have put into the game, not released, put into the game a Pink Diamond James Harden, a Pink Diamond Kawhi, and a Pink Diamond Westbrook. Because as you guys all know, there's a ton of players in the game that you can't use. There's a 95-96 Michael Jordan, 99 overall, not as good as the Pink Diamond one, but it's in the game. And there's a lot of other cards, like the Emerald Michael Finley that has a dynamic duo with Jason Kidd that actually doesn't exist. Like the Amethyst Clyde Drexler that 2K gave a dynamic duo with Hakeem that didn't exist either. And then eventually they fixed that one. But there's an awful lot of players that are in the game that you just can't pull in packs. Because remember, there was an Emerald Scottie Pippen as well from the 89-90 Bulls. Remember, one of them ended up on the market a while ago. But as soon as you redeemed it, you couldn't put it into your collection, whoever bought that. So there's a lot of hidden players, and 2K should have added the 3 of them into the game. And then Ronnie 2K's tweets just sum up 2K MyTEAM. Ronnie tweeted, he should be in the game. There was an auction update right before the award ceremony. It wasn't before the award ceremony. And 2, the roster update was after the code came out. Sites like MTDB, 2KMT Central, even though 2KMT Central is down right now, MTDB, these guys get notifications whenever there's a roster update, and the cards automatically get put on their website. So as soon as the cards are on them sites is when they're added into the game, no earlier than that. They literally get notifications and they get put straight on the cards after they're added into the game. So that is proof. That is proof that the Pink Diamond Westbrook card was added in after the award ceremony. And what does Ronnie 2K have to gain by saying that it was added before and there was a roster update before the award ceremony? Because there couldn't have been. That card couldn't have been added in until he won MVP. Because it's proof that there's no Pink Diamond Harden or Pink Diamond Kawhi in the database. So why lie? There's absolutely nothing to gain for doing that. And then the worst of all, when he started retweeting Photoshops. He was like, reset your game, you should get it. That kid coulda literally photoshopped a picture. And he quoted the Photoshop picture after Kuda admitted that it was photoshopped. Kuda admitted it was photoshopped about 5 minutes later. And then he quoted the picture a little bit later than that and said, this is what should happen when you reboot. No, it's been 12 hours. The card isn't in the game yet. And then Kuda used After Effects on a video to show that it was in the game on a pack. That wasn't the real pack. And he retweeted it again. How do you not understand what's going on in your own game, Ronnie? All you have to do is look at Twitter. Type in Pink Diamond Westbrook into Twitter. There's literally a post every, I'm gonna say 10 minutes saying, didn't get the card, didn't get the card, didn't get the card. And constant people reporting tickets to 2K support saying they didn't get the card. And then he tweeted, we know who typed in the code, we'll be able to get you your cards. That is not realistic. I'm not going to say 2K don't know, because that would be just me saying something that I'm not 100% sure of. But I think that the reason why the card isn't in the game right now is because 2K have no idea. That's what I think. I'm not saying anything for sure, but I don't think 2K know who redeemed the code. And every post on Twitter could have been a screenshot of somebody that won it, and it's going to be almost impossible to tell who got the card and who didn't, which means it's probably going to be a card that every single person has because of this fiasco. If they'd waited a half an hour to release the code, like 30 minutes, no one would have cared if after the award ceremony Ronnie tweeted code in 30 minutes. No one would have cared about that. But the card literally isn't in the game, and I think that's the reason why, because the card is in the game right now, which means that everyone should have the card, and the only people that have the card are people on PC who glitched it into the game, which proves that the card does exist. 11 Hall of Fame badges, insane stats, but I genuinely don't think that 2K know who won the card. I think that's the only logical explanation for the card not being added into the game yet, because it's not that difficult to do for programming. Either that or they haven't started work today. It's what time is it now? It's 10 AM Eastern time, so 7 AM Pacific time. Maybe they just haven't started work today, so that could be a little bit of the problem, and in an hour or two the card might be in the game. But either way, this is a joke. I stayed up till 4:30 in the morning to get the card, which was my own choice. That is my own choice, I'm not complaining about that. But I wanted to get gameplay straight away. I stayed up till 7 AM waiting for this card to come out. And I would have went to sleep if it wasn't for Ronnie 2K's tweets saying it should be in the game. The biggest problem I have with this is not that it happened, it's the fact that Ronnie 2K does not know what's going on in his own game. Like, he is literally a community manager, and he doesn't realize how many people that actually affects. Like, the difference between me sleeping at 4 AM and sleeping at 7 AM is quite a big difference. And them tweets saying it should be in the game kind of kept me up for those couple of hours. And it's the reason I'm a little bit angry right now, because I slept about 4 hours last night because of those stupid tweets from Ronnie 2K. But anyway, that's the video. I'm going off on a complete tangent, and I probably should stop complaining. But I'm going to leave the video at this. 2K community managers. Actually, to be fair, LD just doesn't tweet anything. He just tweets about the Lakers, that's fine. But Ronnie, if you're going to tweet about stuff, make sure you know what you're tweeting about, or don't tweet anything at all. Don't tweet don't tweet trolls. You retweeted trolls. How did you retweet trolls? That is ridiculous. All you had to do was just look at the replies that said it was fake. You retweeted fake things as a way of proving that the card is in the game. The card is still not in the game. It's been nearly 12 hours and the card is still not in the game. The Pink Diamond Russell Westbrook just sums up 2K, doesn't it? Basically, it just sums up 2K this year as a game. It sums up the way 2K have been treating NBA 2K as a company. It just sums up everything that is wrong with the community. And to be honest, like, I normally defend people like Ronnie and LD, and I defended them to no end with the whole banning situation when they banned Caldy, when they banned LSK, because they're community managers. Their job is just to communicate with people. Like, their job isn't to fix the game, but their job is to know what they're talking about. Like, if you tweet out saying that there's a roster update before the award ceremony, what relevance is that? Because before the award ceremony, the Westbrook card wasn't in the game. If you tweet out saying reboot your system and you will get the card, and 12 hours later it's not there, you haven't a clue about your game. All you have to do is turn on the game. Like, I fully understand the way people are saying it's not his fault, it's not his fault. But it kind of is. This situation is entirely his fault. If he had checked with the devs, if he had checked with anyone, when the card wasn't given, Every single person knew that the card wasn't in the game. Everyone tweeted as soon as the locker code accepted thing came up. Everyone tweeted, the card isn't in the game, stay calm, you will get the card eventually. But then Ronnie tweeted that it was in the game. The community manager of 2K, who should know what he's talking about, tweeted that it was in the game. Everyone else, YouTubers, people that barely play 2K, tweeted, card's not in the game, don't worry, stay calm, you will get your card. Ronnie, card's in the game, reboot your system and you get it. 12 hours later, nothing. The fact that people that barely play the game, like, I know I'm a YouTuber, but I play about 1 to 2 games it is max a day. I don't play 2K that much. Most of my day is spent editing. And I still know more about the game than a guy who works for the game. Like, this is your job. I understand that it's late at night, but all you had to do was contact the dev. This is literally your job. And if you're getting stuff like this wrong, if you're retweeting trolls, you're not doing your job properly. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but the fact that there's so much backlash is a lot of Ronnie 2K's fault and nobody else's. Like, the card's not in the game. I can deal with that. A lot of people can deal with that. But being told that all you have to do is reboot your system and the card will be in the game is just an absolute joke. So anyway, I think I'm repeating myself constantly. I'm ranting a little bit too much. So I'm finishing it there. And as always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.